Today I'm actually going to be critiquing one of my Bedwars games that I played just today. And you guys just get to see the stuff that I did wrong, the stuff that I did right. Yeah, that's pretty much all I got to say. Let's just hop into the game. Okay, so let me just put this 4x so that way it looks like I'm hacking. Look at this. It looks so funny. Okay, so I kind of mess up here. So actually, let me just go 60 seconds back. Yeah, so here I do give him, so right here, the reason why I'm doing this is I'm expecting him to just stack up to this guy. He actually doesn't do this. He actually does what I'm kind of baiting in a way. So what I'm trying to get him to do is give me the high ground, like, to him, essentially. Which in my opinion, in 1.8.9 PvP, having the high ground is really good. So currently here I have the high ground. Now he places some wool. I'm expecting to be able to just essentially jump over and hit him off. And I try that, and he hits me, and oh yeah, actually no, I remember I didn't press space quick enough. So essentially, I'm trying to jump, but then I fall, and then as I'm stacking up, he realizes that now he has the upper hand. So that's what's happening now. And then right here, so he's trying, he's like pretty trapped. Currently now I have the upper hand because he kind of wasted his advantage. But he still has some potential. And he just needs to work himself out of the hole he is in. Because, currently right now, I'm covering this, which, yeah, there we go, I covered that. So now, I'm expecting him to do something stupid, like walk over here. But he doesn't, actually, because he's not a trash player. I was expecting him to be, but he isn't. I believe he's probably the ult of someone. Anyways, so he goes to the side, and I am none the wiser, and I try to hit him off, but actually hit him towards my bed. And then here, I 100% should be winning this fight. I'm down health, but also I have a stone sword. He has a wooden one. I should be winning this, but I mess it up. I let him get a double hit, and here we kind of trade hits a little bit, and it just doesn't matter. He gets my back. Now, I kill him pretty, I kill him pretty comfortably. Wasn't really too hard. So now I collect some resources. I'm just going to put this at 3x. So now, as you can see, he's coming. I'm just going to put it at 1x here. So now I saw him coming. I bought an iron sword, so that way it'll be easier to kill him. And now right here, but I want to point out something that both I and him did wrong here. For me, what I did is instead of trying to do, this and trying to, as you'll see in a moment, well, this is what I should be doing. See, I see him fall down, and now what he should be doing is actually fighting me here, but if I'm going to choose the fighting position, I don't want to be up here, because he already has the height advantage. But since he fell, I want to take advantage of that and fight here, because it's just going to be more beneficial. So he decides to just stack up. I don't really know why he did this, but I do think it's a mistake, because for him, I don't really think you want to be fighting in the air either. I think it'd be honestly mutually beneficial to fight over there. But I'm generally going to be choosing the fighting location, and since he's stacking up, I also stack up. And now, if you notice here, we just placed blocks. I am, I'm 2 blocks ahead of him. Now, the problem is, right here. It's a very, very low ceiling. So I can't place blocks any higher than this. So we both reach it at about the same time. And also, he had a little bit of a boost because he had this block. But, I start building a platform so that way I can handle any amount of KB that isn't from a knockback. Sorry, that scared me. So now he tries to jump here. He shouldn't have done this. And also, not only should he not have done this, he should have been, having blocks in hand. So that way, instead of falling and DCing, instead he could fall and then immediately place a block, like, right about here. Because, I mean, that's not, sure, it's not a very good thing for him, but it's not being down here at 3. And he proceeds to just log. Okay, now here, I want to... So here, I pause... So I look in third person. Well, sorry, not in third person. I was expecting me to look in third person. I actually didn't, because I forgot. But, oh wait, no, I did. Yeah, because at this point, I had already decided to launch the fireball. But, essentially, what I've done here is I've set myself up in a very good position where he's still bridging up to me, right? He's still bridging up to me, and, you know, his bed is very vulnerable and all that. So, the optimal position for him to be is right here. Why? Because then I can hit him off and then immediately snag his bed since I have shears, and I can get him with 1 kill. What actually happens is I end up fireballing him off, which I didn't expect. I expected the KB, which I'm going to pause it. So right here, you would think that the KB would launch him, you know, like, backwards. Oh, wait. Backwards like this. No. It somehow launches him diagonally. And he dies. So I would have actually camped up here for a little bit more, but I see Gray coming, and I really don't want him to get the bed, you know, like, I want the kill credit and all that. So I use my shears, I get the bed. So now, okay, I need some quick escape. I need to get out of this. I'm not taking this fight. I don't care how easy the fight looks. I just am like, no, I'm not doing this. I'm too low, for this. So I actually fireball jump, which is very surprising, because usually I fireball jump when the people are like 10 blocks away, so that way I have like 3 blocks to run up, and then wabam, like, then I just completely go over them. But here, actually, I pretty much fireball jumped him for him. So, I fireball jump, and he is actually launched by the impact into the void. I have very little time. I launched the guy off maybe, like, 2 seconds ago. Well, we'll say 3. So, I have about 2 seconds, or 3 seconds-ish, to get over here and mine it. And we'll see that I am actually unsuccessful to get it in time. But this is a fight that I have no way out of, because I actually didn't realize that Pink was actually still, that they DC'd. So I had no idea. I thought I was sandwiched between one enemy team and another enemy team, and Gray just looked like such an easy target. I was just like, well, this dude is just going to be so much easier. So that's why I go for this guy. And now here, I have 14, and he has 20, but I have iron armor, and also, I have, I believe, wait, let me actually look at my inventory. The mistake that he made here is, so you see, I'm looking down at him. I'm just gonna get a POV, like, yeah, like that. I'm looking down at him, and I have height advantage, so I can drop on him whenever I want. I'm the one that's gonna choose when we fight, right? And I'm looking at him, and I'm saying, I jump down. That's an easy double hit into the void. Shear the bed. I may even be able to get a final kill, and not even have to kill him. Now, I kind of messed that up a little bit, because, he's definitely closer to this void than this void, and it's just harder to get him to here, especially as I have, like, it's less time that I can, from when I drop to when I can hit him, going like this, right? Then going, like, spiraling over, but it does work. I shear the bed, and I get the final kill. So I utilize the void and the time it takes to actually fall into the void to my advantage. Now, here's where I make a little bit of an error. I forget that this is actually a, that everyone's finals, and essentially everyone's hunting for everyone else. And instead of just grabbing Prot 2 immediately, and then coming back for the next Prot level, I actually wait. This was not the right call. Yeah, I'm tempted, and then I go back for the next Prot level. Okay, so now, let me just decrease speed. And in fact, from here, I'm going to actually put 0.5 speed. So I fireball him twice, right? Because my idea is that I'm going to go over here, fireball jump, oh, well, not really from there, but I'm going to essentially escape into the Cyan base. Or, alternatively, I can fight him. It kind of just depends what I'm feeling. But, and yet again, I fireball him, and he is launched up. Now, right here, so from here, actually, no, I'm not even going to say that. This fight, I pretty much did everything right. Like, this fight was actually, I don't want to be too cocky, but it was, in my opinion, brilliant. So I'm stacking up here, right? He's also stacking up. This is kind of painfully slow, but we'll just go with it. So now, he's launched a fireball, right? And I'm going to launch a fireball. I believe I miss. Oh, no, actually, I don't launch a fireball yet. But he launches a fireball. This is completely fine from him. There's none of us have made any mistakes, in my opinion. Like, just as a Bedwars pro. Well, not, pro is a little bit audacious, but, I play Bedwars a lot. I don't think anything has been done wrong yet. So now, he's scrolling through his inventory for a fireball, and now what he does here, this is a big mistake from him. The reason is, he doesn't even have a good position already for PvP, and he's already trying to, he's trying to get a position, but he's not trying, he's trying too soon, and he's not using, this bridge is, this bridge and then fireball jump, possibly. But this fireball jump, I don't like it. And then he launches a fireball at me like this. Launches me a little bit. And then, right. I don't see that he's low. I don't see any of that. This is the only thing that could be, depending on who you ask, a mistake. And also, by the way, this guy is watching from the sidelines, waiting to pounce on the winner of this fight. And I fireball jump because well, okay. See, this guy is already up. He's already ready to fight. Actually, I thought he was standing on a block. He's literally floating from fire. Anyways, but this is what I remember. I launched the fireball because I'm trying to get up to here. I don't care about fall damage or anything. I'm pretty high in health, And I know he took a boatload from this giant fireball jump. And also, he's burning. I know that. So, I decide to fireball jump instead of actually going for him. And then I just final kill him. Nothing, honestly, that fight was completely fine. I didn't really think there was anything wrong there. So now, this guy is ready to pounce. This guy is ready to go for me. And I'm trying to figure out when I realize. Yeah, it was about when I get here that I realized, like, I look to the right, and I'm like, oh, wait, that's blue. So I'm like, oh, frick. I run, and then I realize he's not actually, like, he's actually being pretty passive. Now, I would, if I knew, I would have been a little bit wiser, knowing that he's going to start potting up and stuff, but I didn't know that. So I was just like, okay, blow up the bridge, miss the fireball because my adrenaline, and I just decided, oh shoot, put a TNT down. I'm gonna go grab Frot and Gapple. Now here, unfortunately, there's not really a whole lot that I can nitpick. Obviously, yes, I do have the health advantage, but he has the prod advantage. Let me just. Oh, okay, no. We do actually have equal prod. So we have equal armor. We both have a sharp. Yeah, so he has speed and jump 5, and there's nothing I can do here. Speed is already really good for combos. There's not really a whole lot I can do when someone has speed. Yeah, I mean, you know, you have to be good at speed PvP for it to be really lethal, but it's still already just going to help you with combos and all that stuff. And then right here, this is where, like, this is where I really mess up. If I'm going to be honest, I don't really think it's possible to win this fight. Well, I wouldn't say I really messed up here, but there's not really a way to win this fight, just because he can jump over me whenever he wants. And I didn't even realize he had speed, but he also has speed, so that's just going to make it a lot harder for me as well. And I see he's gappling. I saw him gapping, like, from the instant he pulled it out of his hand. So I start running towards him. I want to get the first hit. I want to get the combo. He's right next to the void. And he gets done right before I can get the first hit, so we trade for the first hit. And also, we now have equal health. Actually, I'm down like half a heart. Now, he is already on 21. I'm only on 18. This is already not good. This is already not good position for me. And my aim slips up. I don't know what happened here, but he is very comfortably winning. Here, I get a nice combo, but I jump, allowing him to just final me, and I can't even say it was close, you know. I haven't really decided if I like this form of content, but it's fun to talk about, like, PvP techniques and all that stuff. In the last fight, it was, you know, it was pretty hard to use, like, W tapping and all that stuff, just because, you know, he was a pretty worthy opponent, and also he had the upper hand with potions. Anyways, that's all I really have to say, and I'll see you later. Peace.